Hi there, I'm Jodi Reinert. I have a brand new Florals in Bloom card kit in the mail that I'm offering June 2025. It features some new products and our gorgeous new in colors. I think you're gonna love it. In fact, I've got 5 reasons why I think you should order this class. Let's take a look. All right, so reason number 1 is there is a lot of product included in this class in the mail. So let me go through and show you all of the product that you'll get. This is the foiled frames and labels ephemera pack. You get a half package of that, which includes these 3 sheets. They're all different sizes and shapes of labels. They're gold foiled trimmed, which you can see reflecting there. And what's great about them is they pop out. So this one's kind of already coming. Let's go ahead and do this one. So I can pop out the label and I have that to stamp on and add to my card. But look what I also have. This little frame right here also comes off, and I can use that on a project as well. If you wanted to get really creative, I'm sure you could cut around what's left behind on here and use that too. So there's lots of options, shapes and sizes with the foiled frames and labels ephemera pack, and you get all 3 sheets of those. You also get a half package, which is all of these in color flat pearls. So there's 3 different sizes for each of the in colors. They're sticky on the back and they are nice and flat, so they won't add bulk to your projects when you go to mail them. I love these flat pearls. You'll also get 5 yards of new in color ribbon. This is a faux linen ribbon. It's lovely, very easy to work with. So there's 5 new in colors: Strawberry Slush, Timid Tiger, Darling Duckling, Cloud Cover, and I think I'm gonna have to hold this with the other hand, Secret Sea. So those are our new in colors, and you get 1 yard of each of the colors ribbon. So you get 5 yards total. And then the star of the show, the Florals in Bloom designer paper. So I am going to show you each of these patterns. And of course, all of our paper is double-sided. So there's really pretty things on the back too. So I'll just flip through and show you these quickly. You'll see them all on the card designs in just a moment. But you get a lot of product in this class. That's reason number 1 that you're gonna wanna order this class. Lots of product. And what's pretty cool is that even after you make all of the projects, you're going to have leftover products. You're gonna have designer paper left over. You're going to have ephemera, labels left, ribbon, embellishments. You're going to have some leftover pieces. Now, I'm just going to show you briefly here. There are 6 cards. Let me see if I can get them all in here at the same time. That's kind of tricky. Most of them, you've got some part of all of them in here right now. So reason number 2 that you're going to want to order this class is that the class makes 12 cards. So you see 6 designs here. You get cardstock and envelopes for 2 of each of these. So it's 12 cards total. You'll get reason number 3, the PDF tutorial. It's a supply list. So all of these other colors, these are the new in colors, but you also see a lot of other colors with them. And so all of that, all of the supplies will be listed out, the measurements, so you know exactly if you wanted to make more of these in the future. You get photos of each card and instructions. So the PDF tutorial is reason number 3. Reason number 4 is that there's very minimal stamping. If you take a look at this card, for example, it's just the greeting here. Why is that a reason to order this? Because you're like, well, I like to stamp. Why in the world would I not want to stamp? Here's the thing. If it's minimal stamping, it's very duplicatable. It's very easy to make these quick and creative cards, and it doesn't matter your stamping level. If you are an experienced stamper and you want to add more to these quick and creative cards, you absolutely can do that. But it's easy to duplicate with minimal stamping. The other thing, you can use the stamp set that I used. It's called the Right Words. What I love about it is that there's greetings for the outside and the inside of your cards. So to someone worth celebrating every single day, happy birthday. So each of these cards has a greeting that coordinates on the inside too. You can add this on, the right words and the Secret C ink pad that I used. But here's the thing. You can make these cards with any greetings that you might already have at home. I used Secret C ink, that new deep blue that we have. But if you have a black ink pad and you want to use that, fine. So it's nice because after you make these cards, you're going to get the supplies to do all of this, but you can duplicate the cards, hang on to that PDF and refer to it, and you can duplicate it with products you already have. So that's reason number 4. Reason number 5 is that it's just a great value. Guess how much this class is? For all those products I showed you and supplies to make 2 of each of these with the tutorial is only $39. And that includes the cost of mailing it to you. So $39 gets you all these products and the supplies to make the 12 cards. Okay, now the best part. Let's look at the details on all 6 of these quick and creative cards. I think I'm gonna just scoot some to the side so they're not too distracting in the background and pull them in one at a time. First of all, you're noticing the envelopes. I just took some of that designer paper and traced the flap of the envelope and cut and attached it to that back flap just to make it extra special. We all love to get fun envelopes in the mail with a gorgeous card inside. So you can see lots of detail here. The designer paper, all of them are just stunning. I did a little crisscross with that faux linen ribbon in the background. You see the gold on that foil label. I added some flat pearls there. And of course, like I already showed on this one, there's the greeting inside. Now, if you're one who likes to decorate the inside more, go for it. You can add more designer paper. You'll have plenty. If you have other stamps at home and you want to add more floral images, go for it. This is a starting point and you can do whatever you would like. All right, let's pull in the next one. Here's another one. I love this color combination, don't you? It's so pretty. Again, another label. Notice on this one, I didn't use the full label. I trimmed a little bit off the edge and just gave it a little bit of a different shape. There's also a little strip of designer paper down here that adds some interest. And then on this one, I added a label inside and stamped the greeting. So this one says, I miss you already. I really don't like that you're leaving, but I hope you love where you're going. I think that sentiment is so special. And again, that is from the Right Words stamp set that I used on all of these cards. All right, next one, strawberry slush. I mean, how can you not love strawberry slush? We've got the coordinating envelope, forever loved, forever remembered. And then on the inside, hoping the loss you feel right now will be eased by wonderful memories. This card, again, uses a label. It's got the flat pearls. It's got some ribbon. And then what I did here was just cut a triangle of designer paper, left the other side cardstock, and then a little strip of the coordinating that I matched the envelope with across the front. Next one, thinking of you, you see the flat pearls, you see the label, you see some ribbon. You're going to want to attach these 2 pieces first and then fit the middle one in the space that you have left just to help your spacing be even. Thinking of you a lot. Sweet and simple. I love this one. All right, this one, I wish I had the right words for a time like this, but just know how much I love and care about you. I think we all have different occasions we could send this card. Some things to note, of course, the ribbon, the label, the flat pearls. What I did here is I made a frame. So I cut out this piece of designer paper and cut that square out of the center and added a different color patterned designer paper behind it. So you could certainly like leave this a full square and leave that and add it on top. It just gives it a little bit of a different depth by making that a frame and adding the piece behind it. And then of course that envelope. And finally, you're so kind. Thanks so much for thinking of me. And again, you see that full label with the gold foil on the inside. This one, remember how I punched out, you know, you've got the shape and then you've got that thin layer around it? Well, that's what I did here. But you're not going to feel the rest of that label underneath. Why? Well, because if I just snip it off and attach it, I can use the rest of it on another project, right? So it gives the illusion that it's back there, but it's completely not necessary. And then it saves the piece for me to use again. Flat pearls, ribbon, coordinating envelope, all sorts of goodness. So all the products, the cardstock and envelopes to make 2 of each of these designs of these quick and creative cards. All these supplies, the tutorial, only $39. That includes the cost of shipping it to you. I've got some details right here in the video description on how you can order this class, and I hope that you love these quick and creative cards as much as I do. The Florals in Bloom designer paper does all the heavy lifting. The ribbons, the labels, and the flat pearls just add special elements. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.